social ecosystem in the next decade. What impact can our enterprise architect make in India's social ecosystem? What initiatives or projects would have the most significant positive impact? So think about the areas like healthcare, education, financial inclusion, sustainability, and digital governance. For me to read this, it takes 60 seconds, and they give me only 60 seconds. But let me try to summarize. Now, if you're really looking into the current state of India, so you see that there is a significant amount of initiatives which has been taken as part of Digital India, like India Stack Development, Gov Stack Development, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, and many more things like Ayushman Bharat, Swachh Bharat. All these initiatives are triggering towards this primary sectors like healthcare, education, financial inclusion, sustainability, and digital governance, where even the Jan Dhan, Aadhaar, all these things are helping us in that direction. So the current state is very, very promising, and we see from the 2B stage, the EA enterprise architecture have a very good role to play a role to build this ecosystem-based architecture, what we heard yesterday. Today we have witnessed a lot of things on the enterprise architecture happening in silos for every department. Our role will be very significant in the next decade. How we can integrate and build that ecosystem participation can create a greater impact. Across these sectors, we see a huge amount of focus. If you are primarily taking the healthcare sector, we see that facilities and accessibility management and bringing the transparency into the entire healthcare would be very, very critical. From the digital governance, if you're trying to look at most robust security practices and compliance and digital consent with following the open data culture will play an important role. From the education sector, if you're looking at the skill building plays a very important role. There's a focus more on the e-learning practices driven by the Skill University and how we can enable that to the social delivery framework plays an important role. From the financial inclusion angle, we believe strongly that open finance standards, community engagement can play a critical role in that space. With that note, I conclude that bringing more accessibility, driving more digital penetration, establishing a transparency can really play a very important role in the Indian social ecosystem, and architects of today have a greater role to play for the future. With that note, thank you.
Thank you so much. And thanks for all the wonderful presentations, all the wonderful thoughts. And we totally can see how rich expertise we have in this room. Let's make sure that this disseminates and this goes out to every remotest place in the country and everywhere else, because our job from the AA standpoint is to promote the practice of architecture and promote those who are practicing architecture. So great work, thank you so much. And with that, I will hand the mic to